Hi everyone, and welcome to Introduction to Therapeutic Horticulture, the first of our online courses in this certificate program. This semester we will dive into the profession and practice of therapeutic horticulture, including its history, relevant literature and theories, the therapeutic benefits of this practice, and the variety of populations that can be served through this modality. This course is largely based around group discussion, and I encourage you all to get to know your classmates and really take advantage of the interactive portions of this course. My name is Sarah Tankey, and I will be your instructor this semester. I'm a horticultural therapist registered through the American Horticultural Therapy Association, and I currently work at the North Carolina Botanical Garden as their Therapeutic Horticulture Community Engagement Specialist. I'm a graduate of the University of Florida's Horticultural Therapy Certificate Program, and I've worked with their program as an instructor and teaching assistant for several years. I wanted to also introduce you to a few other key members of the team here. Amy Bruce Casey, the Therapeutic Horticulture Program Manager for NC State, will also be assisting in grading throughout the course, so you'll likely see her name pop up every once in a while. Emily Weaver, Therapeutic Horticulture Program Manager at the North Carolina Botanical Garden, will be your instructor as you progress past this course into TH2 and TH3. And Sally Haskett on the right there, who recently retired from instructing this course for many, many years. She played a large part in the creation of this accessible online certificate program, and so in many of the lectures, it'll be her voice that you're hearing. I want to give a big thanks to Sally, Emily, and the team at NC State for their hard work and dedication in developing this curriculum, and I am thrilled to help carry it forward. I know there are so many different reasons that each of you decided to join this course, and I can't wait to hear more about your personal why. I wanted to take a quick moment to share with you mine. I haven't always known I loved gardening and plants. I volunteered at a zoo when I was young and led their conservation team. I loved animals and the earth, but I lived in a suburban neighborhood and was far disconnected from my food and where it came from and how it was grown. Throughout college, I dealt with severe mental health challenges, but managed to graduate with a degree in psychology and started pursuing work in outdoor education. It wasn't really until the pandemic when I was forced to step back and kind of look inward again where I found a deeply rooted love for plants and the relationship of care and nurture we can build with them in the garden or even just in a small apartment balcony. I found old photos of my grandparents' backyard where they made great use of their space as urban farmers. You can see pictures in the middle of their farm there. I remembered collecting seeds from 4 o'clock plants with my mamaw, the picture on the right there. And I felt like I was really reconnecting with a piece of them and of myself I had never really gotten the chance to explore before. I remember the ways certain scents and tastes brought me directly back to the people I loved. And when I realized that therapeutic horticulture was a field that I could pursue, I finally felt like I'd found something that spoke to not only my love for plants and the outdoors and the environment, but my understanding of the deficits in mental health care in the U.S. and my desire to be directly involved with the communities that I felt really needed that destigmatized mental health care. So all this to say I haven't been a lifelong gardener and I didn't know from birth that this is my true calling. My path to get here has been winding and kind of all over the place, but I see that as one of my strengths, and I hope anyone who relates to my story will feel the same way. In this course, we'll cover some of the key elements of therapeutic horticulture, including its history, theory, and practices. You'll see how the field has developed over time and understand the many ways it can be applied to support well-being for a wide variety of populations. The photos you see here are from just a few of the populations I've had the chance to work with. Exceptional students of all ages, adults living with severe and persistent mental illness, adults or elders in assisted living and memory care, though there are many, many more out there. I wanted to take a moment and mention to you that this field is always evolving. The research methods and cultural perspectives around therapeutic horticulture are constantly expanding, and what we cover here is really just the beginning. Therapeutic horticulture is enriched by the diverse perspectives and experiences of those who practice and study it. We want to make sure a variety of voices are represented, and that's where each of you come in. I encourage you to bring your own experiences, viewpoints, and cultural insights into our discussions and reflections. This diversity strengthens our understanding and helps the field to grow in ways that are inclusive and truly meaningful. So as you move through the course, please remember that your contributions are an essential part of this learning journey. I'm here to support you, but I'm also excited to learn from you. Together, we can explore how therapeutic horticulture can meet the needs of our communities and continually adapt to be more inclusive, accessible, and effective. So I'll close with someone I know who may love the garden even more than me, my sweet cat, Ollie. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the course. I really look forward to learning and growing alongside each of you. So let's get started.